The human world is separated by many tangible and intangible boundaries that divide us geographically and culturally. They break us down into various groups of people with diverse perspectives and outlooks. I am Andy Lowe, and I strive to use my powers to blur the lines that separates us. Language can both be a barrier for communication or a window into a culture, depending on our approach and how curious we are. Having been born in the US but spent my youth growing up in Beijing, I developed the habit of shifting between English and Mandarin, and these quick transitions have begun to fascinate me. I took on Spanish 4 years ago to break into the worlds of Spain and Latin America and begin to open new doors beyond the ones I already knew. Spending summer in Cuba, speaking Spanish with locals, I realized that language really could connect people who come from two totally different backgrounds. Just like Rochester's motto, Meliora, there is no mastery to language. Language does not have a roof, no limits to be ever better.
So you might be wondering, why Spanish? My interest in Spanish really originated from my interest in the Spanish films in class. Being a director myself, directors like Almodovar and Guillermo del Toro really opened me up to the possibilities film can have on a society. The power of narrative that can surpass plain special effects.
To understand these Spanish films, I delved into Spanish by taking classes outside of school and participating in discussions of Spanish literature and films at Instituto Cervantes.
Film connects us because it is the essence of a compendium of subjects that allows us to rethink the world's capacity, our capacity, and the possibilities ahead of us.
Sport is also a form of communication, one that transcends boundaries in many of the same ways language and film do. The rules and skills are the building stones to playing the sport.
Two people from completely different cultures speaking two different languages can connect through a game of badminton if they both know the rules.
As a player, I strive to be ever better by being the hardest worker in the room, like training when the others are resting, like reflecting after my own and others' matches, meeting with Olympians like Lin Dan, like Li Chongwei. I enjoy playing in tournaments like the Yonex Open, but I enjoy spreading the sport to more people even more. For example, teaching the younger students at MS or introducing badminton to migrant school kids for the very first time.
Sports is powerful because of the spirit and mentality that the athletes embodies. Like Meliora, they are problem solving, ambition, and persistence.
In Rochester, I found the ideal environment. Students who discover, who are passionate, and who have diverse interests, and who love to share themselves with others, as well as the flexible curriculum that will still allow me to keep my passions like film, like economics, or literature. That's why Rochester.